Did you know that Satan first introduced Adam to the conjugal oath when he asked Adam to know Eve on Satan's terms and conditions, marking the beginning of the perverted sexual oaths we see in the world system today? That's why Yahushua HaMashiach said, "Neither shall you swear by your head, because you cannot make one hair white or black. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay, for whatsoever is more than these comes of evil one." Matthew 5:36, 3:7. This is also where preachers teach that Adam and Eve's sin was about sexual, not the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. The serpent seed doctrine distracts from the spiritual context of Adam and Eve's first sexual experience outside the garden. It had been 140 days since they left the garden. One morning, after Adam and Hawa finished working their corn farm, Satan decided to wage war against Adam through a sexual oath. Satan, the hater of all good, took the form of an angel, along with two others, so that they looked like the three angels who had previously brought Adam gold, incense, and myrrh. They passed by Adam and Hawa while the couple were under a tree, greeting them with fair words full of deceit. When Adam and Hawa saw their handsome appearance and heard their sweet speech, Adam stood up, welcomed them, and brought them to Hawa. They all stayed together. Adam's heart was glad because he thought they were the same angels who had brought him gold, incense, and myrrh. He did not know it was Satan, so he received them with joy and kept company with them. Then Satan, the tallest of them, said, "Rejoice, Adam, and be glad. Elohim has sent us to tell you something." Adam asked, "What is it?" Satan answered, "It is a small thing, yet it is a word of Elohim. Will you hear it from us and do it? But if you will not hear it, we will return to Elohim and tell him that you would not receive his word." Satan said again to Adam, "Do not fear and do not tremble. Do you not know us?" But Adam said, "I do not know you." Then Satan said, "I am the angel who brought you gold and took it to the cave. This other one is he who brought you incense." When Adam heard these words, he believed them and said to the angels, "Speak the word of Elohim that I may receive it." Satan said to him, "Swear and promise me that you will receive it." Adam said, "I do not know how to swear and promise." Satan said, "Hold out your hand and put it inside my hand." Adam held out his hand and put it into Satan's hand. Then Satan said, "Say now, as truly as Elohim is living, rational, and speaking, who raised the heavens in the space and established the earth upon the waters, and who created me out of the four elements and out of the dust of the earth, I will not break my promise, nor renounce my word." And Adam swore accordingly. Then Satan said, "It is now some time since you came out of the garden, and you know neither wickedness nor evil. But now Elohim says to you to take Hawa, who came out of your side, and to know her, that she may bear you children, to comfort you, and to drive trouble and sorrow from you. This thing is not difficult, and there is no scandal in it for you." When Adam heard these words from Satan, he was deeply sorrowed because of his oath and promise, and said, "Shall I commit sexual perversion with my own flesh and bones? And shall I sin against myself, for Elohim to destroy me and blot me out from the face of the earth? When at first I ate of the tree, he drove me out of the garden, into this strange land, deprived me of my bright nature, and brought death upon me. If I do this, he will cut off my life from the earth, cast me into hell, and plague me there for a long time. But Elohim never spoke the words you have told me, and you are not Elohim's angels, nor sent from him. You are devils who have come to me under the false appearance of angels. Away from me, you cursed of Elohim." Then those devils fled from Adam. He and Hawa arose and returned to the cave of treasures and went inside. Adam said to Hawa, "If you saw what I did, do not tell anyone, for I sinned against Elohim in swearing by his great name." And I placed my hand another time into Satan's. Hawa held her peace, as Adam told her. Then Adam arose and spread his hands to Elohim, beseeching and entreating him with tears to forgive him for what he had done. Adam remained standing and praying for 40 days and 40 nights. He neither ate nor drank until he dropped down upon the earth from hunger and thirst. Then Elohim sent his word to Adam, who raised him up from where he lay and said, "Adam, why have you sworn by my name, and why have you made an agreement with Satan another time?" Adam wept and said, "Elohim, forgive me, for I did this unwittingly, believing they were your angels." Elohim forgave Adam, saying to him, "Beware of Satan." But from that day, Adam struggled in his mind about knowing Hawa. He was afraid to do it, lest Elohim should be angry with him. Later, Satan also thought to himself, "Now, if I further persuade Adam into this sexual perversion with Hawa without Elohim's commandment, Elohim will kill him then." Therefore, Satan worked sexual perversion and apparitions before Adam and Hawa because he sought to kill Adam and make him disappear from the face of the earth. The fire of lust kept coming upon Adam, and he thought of committing sin, but he restrained himself, fearing that, if he followed Satan's advice, Elohim would put him to death. Then Adam and Hawa went back to the cave of treasures, as was their custom, around evening time. Adam rose up in prayer and said, "Elohim, you know that we transgressed against you, and from the moment we transgressed, we were bereft of our bright nature. Our body became brutish, requiring food and drink, and subject to animal desires. Command us, O Elohim, not to give way to them without your order, lest you bring us to nothing. For if you do not give us the order, we shall be overpowered and follow Satan's advice, and you will again make us perish. If not, then take our souls from us. Let us be rid of this animal lust. And if you give us no order respecting this thing, then separate Hawa from me and me from her, and place us far away from each other." Yet again, Elohim, when you have put us apart from each other, the devils will deceive us with their sexual apparitions and destroy our hearts and our thoughts toward each other. Yet if it is not each of us toward the other, it will still happen through their physical appearance when they show themselves to us. Here Adam ended his prayer. Then Elohim looked upon Adam's words and saw that they were true, and said, "Adam, if only you had had this caution at first, before you came out of the garden into this land." After that, Elohim sent his angel who had brought gold, and the angel who had brought incense, and the angel who had brought myrrh to Adam, so that they could instruct him regarding his union with Hawa. Those angels said to Adam, "Take the gold and give it to Hawa as a wedding gift, and betroth her. Then give her some incense and myrrh as a present, and be one flesh, you and she." Adam listened to the angels, took the gold, put it into Hawa's bosom inside her garment, and betrothed her with his hand. Then the angels commanded Adam and Hawa to arise and pray for 40 days and 40 nights, and after that Adam should come to his wife. Then this would be an act pure and undefiled, and he would have children who would multiply and replenish the face of the earth. Adam and Hawa received the words of the angels, and the angels departed from them. Adam and Hawa began to fast and pray until the end of the 40 days, and then they came together, as the angels had told them. From the time Adam left the garden until divinely approved to wed Hawa was 223 days, that is, 7 months and 13 days.